Am I live? Welcome back to 1111. Mama D coming at you. You can call me Danny, you can call me Mama D, whatever you want to call me. I'm good with that. Just don't swear at me. Now, you guys, we're going to break this down because I want to know, what was the condition of Nolan? Did he leave Horn Island alive? Did he die on Horn Island? Those are the two questions. And so today we're going to focus on what happened on Horn Island. And we're going to pull some cards. Now, on the bottom, I love this card because it talks about hope. It says, wish, expect, desire, and hope. I feel hope is alive for the truth. In the Nolan Wells case, we just have to stay on it. And if we let it go, I feel that it'll be a cover-up. That's just how I feel. But that being said, keep in mind that Jesus is my Savior, and I believe in God, and that's the only source of information I'm pulling from. We're all of free will. I don't believe in pulling all different energies from different places and all this. No, my energy comes from God. I believe we all can have a direct relationship with God, and a lot of us talk to God all the time. And so I've got today the Truth Oracle here. And I want to share that with you. Now, in this first reading, I'm going to do this reading just to get the answers of that about Horn Island. I just want to keep it focused and so forth. However, you guys have a lot of questions, and you ask the best questions in the world. And so I'm going to hand it over to you on the third live today, which is next, and allow you to ask the questions that you have, and I'll pull cards for you then. So on this live, I'm just doing a reading. Let's go ahead, get started. Let's cut the deck, then we'll give it a little bit of a shuffle and see what we have. You love my hat? Well, thank you, Lesky. Thank you, dear. I appreciate that. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Sash. Hey, Smudger, good to see you. Let me get on all chat so I can see from time to time. I can look over and see how you guys are doing. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Show me Nolan Wells' energy on Horn Island arriving. On Horn Island, Nolan Wells on the 4th of July, 2026. Show me that. Well, well, well. Well, 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 indeed. We're going to start with this first card, talent. It says, let me get this in focus. Hold on. Let's see. We need to go over here. We need to do automatic focus. Oh, it is. Never mind. It is. Okay. So we've got talent, we've got single, and we have a snake, right? Let's talk about this a little bit. Talent. We have a lot of football players in the game that have talent. So naturally, when I see a card that says talent, born with, features, personalities, it makes me think of somebody that might have a touch of fame. I'll let you figure out who that could be. Could that be Bart Simpson? You know what I'm saying? Bart Simpson. Makes me think of Bart Simpson when I see talent. But then again, could it be Nolan? I don't know. Single, ready to mingle, right? Single, ready to mingle. But then we have that snake in the grass. The snake represents, according to this, lie, poison, and fertility. Poison makes me think of the toxicology report. Was somebody jealous? Did they do something? So we have something on Horn Island with talent, almost like a rival is what I'm picking up. Because of the snake, talent and snake makes me think of a rival. Somebody that would challenge no one. No one had Monday, Nolan was going to his dorm for college and he was going to be doing some major tryouts. Did that play into this? And the whole single thing, we've heard a lot about Katie, right? Makes me wonder on that too. Hey, Jennyville, welcome in, welcome in. All right, let's get over and see what else comes up here. Let's switch decks. We'll push these over here. And we're going to get our True Crime Oracle deck out. Boy, is my camera crooked. Hold on. I have, I mean, to tell you, the cards, the camera was sitting cockeyed, so we're going to do it that way. All right, let's give this a shuffle. Hey, Knitting Mom, good to see you. You're from Cape Town, South Africa. Wow, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you tuning in. Hey, Sash. Hey, Danny, good to see you. All right. So show me about this talent. We're talking about Nolan Wells on Horn Island. Talent. Who's this energy around Nolan Cult? Good golly, Miss Molly. The cult. And I'm not talking about a religious cult. Okay? I'm talking a group of people that have a different way of reality. Could be the elite little brats that feel entitled. They all, have their own code of ethics. Cult. It's a conspiracy in a sense, meaning more than two people together. It's like there's quite a few of them together, and they're all protecting each other. They're all behaving the same way. So when we look at that snake, it's almost as if somebody's following the leader of the pack, Let's look at that snake a little better. Elite clique. Right, Jenny Bill. Rich kids, Wayne. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. The cards didn't want to go back together. Show me the snake. Who's the snake? A meeting. So this is a cult meeting. Look, this is their little group. Their cult meeting. Whatever you consider a cult. I don't think it's religious, no. But I do wonder if it isn't like the elite little group. You could even think of it as the yacht club, in my opinion. This is a meeting. And we're talking about the snake with the talent, right? Hey, Tracy Gear, welcome back. Cult equals spoiled rich kids. Right, Wayne, right. You feel me? Just, oh, and by the way, I got so insulted. So, I say, you feel me? Just, you feel what I'm saying. You can feel it in your gut. What I'm saying is what I mean. But I say, you feel me? It's just a saying up here in the north that we have. Some little punk, because we do get trolled by the friends that are not really friends of Nolan. We get trolled. And they're little punks. And this one little guy comes on. He's like, it's so creepy the way this old lady says, do you feel me? I'm so disgusted. And I'm like, you're the one that's sick to even think that. So I'm going to try to say, do you get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? Not feel me, but do you get what I'm saying? Okay. Single. What is white? Oh, my own spit. I spit on myself, y'all. Single. Boat. Bam. Boat. 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 Oh, yeah. Boat. Meaning thicker than thieves' cult. So this is suggesting that Nolan didn't have a problem on the island. It was after, when they're on a boat. When they're on a boat. So there's my answer that I was wanting to know. So let's switch this back so that it's in the proper way. We're going to grab my famous little 1111 True Crime deck. Now, Mama D makes this deck. It's in our shop. You're welcome to order it if you would like it. It has 92 cards, and it's exquisite for true crime. Oh, right, mystery. Yeah, Wayne says, I get what you're saying, and you're right. All of us Northerners say, feel me? Yeah, I know, Lisa, which boat, right? I want to see what happened on the boat to Nolan. This boat, whatever boat it is, right? Just the boat. I want to see what happened using this. Can you ask which boat? We can try. But I mean, what are the cards going to give me that suggest which boat? I mean, there's no boat that says Palm Beach. No boat. There's no card. You know what I'm saying? Like, I only have so many cards in the tarot and in my other decks. None of the cards say Palm Beach or Triton so how would it show me which boat? Nanny Mom believes it has to do with a girl leader of the cult warned her and think he warned, but the day he said, no, I'm going for her, and then this happened. Well, interesting. Hi, A Plumbing. Toxic, drugs, evil, poison, and negative. And remember, we do have the snake that says lie, poison, and fertility. And now in my deck, we've got the toxic, drug, evil, poison, and negative. Poison's mentioned twice. I can't wait to get that toxicology back. I know they're trying to soft launch this idea that no one was doing drugs, but I don't buy it. I truly don't, because Nolan had a tryout, which he was going to get P-test for, and he would have failed it and lost his entire career. So I doubt he would be doing rugs. I say rugs because of YouTube. But this little right here, this is coming up when I'm asking about what happened to Nolan on the boat. So I'm getting toxic, rugs, evil, poison, and negative, something very bad. Let's get back over together and see what else comes out. I know, Jennifer, do you feel me was a hippie saying, and I grew up in the 70s. Do you feel me is perfectly fine. Do y'all feel me? That's what I said, too. Roof and Roofer says, don't change who you are, Mama D, because of a troll. Be yourself. You feel me? Right. All right, you guys. I felt so like, oh my God, this person's the one that has the sick mind. So we've gotten poisoned twice. I find that very interesting. And like I said, by all historical means, I would personally believe that toxicology came back, and that's going to be going to the grand jury with the autopsy. And in that, I'm wondering if they did find something that suggests that there was rugs in his system, and if there is, OMG. Because do you know how many tests that boy would have had over the years in his football career that would have been perfectly fine? And then the parents are supposed to believe that all of a sudden he started doing rugs. I don't think that's going to work real good. Aw, thank you, Jennifer Swain, for that snooper chat on PayPal. That is so kind. I so greatly appreciate that. Danny said, do you feel me coming in hot? All right, let me understand more about this boat. What can we find out about this boat? So we have a dog, protective animal. Now keep in mind, we're not talking about the dog physically. We're talking about metaphorically, a protective dog. Like, do you have a dog in the fight kind of energy, right? Protective dog, somebody loyal. And they are a visitor. OMG, guess who's home? Bart Simpson's home, right? He's the visitor. Is he Is Bart Simpson the one with the talent that's got the guest pass for the weekend? He's only home because he's usually in Wyoming. You feel me? The guest pass? Is he the loyal dog? Or does he have loyal dogs? You feel me? Now we're going to say it like every sentence. Do you feel me? Oh, that's too funny. That's too funny. All right, you guys. So let's get into this. I want to understand, where is that deck? Let me grab a drink real quick. All right. There's my deck. This is an astrology deck here, you guys. And in this astrology deck, I've made it myself. It's got all the different types of conjunctions and squares, and it just is all about the astrology. But it works amazing in telling me the energy. So we're going to ask about Bart Simpson here. You feel me? Bart Simpson. And see what the cards suggest. Now, this card is in the reverse. I don't know why. I want to make sure we don't have a whole bunch of them in reverse. We do. So hold on a minute. Because you don't want them in reverse to start with. I probably should have checked these before I grabbed them today, but I don't always know what cards I feel like I need to use. But we need to take our time to do this right, because no one deserves the truth, right? Okay. Let's get into this. Okay, you feel me. That's right, Nikki, right there. Vertigo, sixth house, Mercury ruler, withdrawn, intuition. Virgo. Talking about, do you feel me too? Virgo is all about what you feel, what you have an inner knowing of. Joan Recker says, I just thought of something. Maybe Bart Simpson or one of the others was jealous of Nolan's success and gave him rugs so he wouldn't pass the football test. And then what if he OD'd? You know what I'm saying? Vertex, fate, destiny, event out of your control, extreme, significant change. Vertex is a swift pivot. When you get a vertex, it's as if all of a sudden everything you thought was going to happen doesn't, and something else happens in the place of it. It's quite significant. It's critical degree in somebody's life if you get a vertex, and it's often shocking. A vertex could explain the Ceto audio. Oh my God, no. So when I'm getting the vertex, which is this event that's out of control, out of their control, is also a karmic connection, which often is a rival, somebody that is challenging your position. When I've got challenging, right, that position with that vertex, and I've got this talent, and I've got the snake card, we have the boat. It almost feels like somebody challenged Nolan on the boat. Is what I'm picking up. Like there was this challenge on a boat. So it's not on the island. So this would suggest, if I'm going by this reading by itself, that Nolan left the island on a boat. What I'm getting is earth signs. So he may have made it to land. But this destiny out of control here, this vertex, is quite alarming. Let's go ahead, get into the tarot for a few minutes here. Let me see more about this person of talent that is being shown to me on the boat. This person of talent, that a page, a young person. So pages are, there's somebody that are very young, and this person has a message or an offer. It's interesting, they're pushing towards the snake. Show me the snake around Nolan. King of Pentacles, somebody that's older. The King of Pentacles is a long-term energy. This is somebody that's been around for a long time. The King of Pentacles is somebody that's very high up and has a lot of power, a lot of control over the city. The King of Pentacles is in control of his world. So when I'm asking about this snake and the lie, poison, fertility, I'm getting this King of Pentacles, somebody that's older. This is not a child. But his child, the Page of Pentacles, would suggest there's an adult there and that his son is with him. Could Bart Simpson's dad, who allegedly wasn't going to be there because he was canceling at the last minute, could he have really been there? I don't know. We definitely have this King of Pentacle. And, the Page of Pentacle, it's kind of like the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, right? Interesting. Let's continue. Let's see about single. So we have another page on the other side. So we have two rivals, right? Both facing off. Two people facing off. I should have slid this all over a little bit. Two people facing off. A Page of Cup and a Page of Pentacle. A fish in a cup. Something unexpected. Not so good either. Cult. Show me why cult came up around Nolan when I was asking if he was what happened on Horn Island. Why cult? So this is getting a new perspective, looking at something in a different light. Why would we look at this cult in a different light? Ace of Swords and the Devil, toxic as shit. Absolute straight up truth. Ace of Swords, the Devil. This cult could be into some very, very toxic stuff. All right, let's continue. Show me what comes out here with this group, this cult group. Regret. All right, what's the meeting about? Defending oneself. This is defending yourself. So this meeting was about defending oneself. The meeting could be the fight. Could be a fight, defending oneself. Was there a fight that involved Nolan? We have an exchange that involved Nolan. Not a fight, an exchange. Maybe words were said, but nothing fisticuffs. Six of Pentacles is an exchange. Show me why the boat is being shown to me. What happened on the boat that Nolan was on? South Cup of Love, flooding, water overflowing. Could that be the trim wasn't put down and they were sinking? And we have a feminine energy, Queen of Wands, somebody very powerful, somebody that is elusive, and the Queen of Swords. We have two queens, we have two females. And this could be a judge. This is often legal. This is often the court. Queen of Swords is often the court card. That could be a judge. This could suggest that there was some self-love on the boat that somebody took, because we have a judge or a lawyer or someone like that. We have it on the boat. And we also have another female, somebody that is very sought after, very charismatic, somebody that's alluring, that's almost off limits. She's somebody with this black cat, meaning that, could even be taboo. Show me who this visitor is. Show me the energy of this visitor. The Hierophant. Why the Hierophant? Establishment of commitments and oaths and pacts. Victory. I'm getting Game Pass. There's somebody that may have game, right? Like a commitment to victory. What was the motive behind his death, Nolan's death? Page of Swords, somebody saw something. Maybe Nolan. Archangel Michael saying it didn't mix well. And it's in reverse. Show me this fated destiny out of control event with Nolan. Putting the burdens down. Somebody was putting their burdens down. Okay. I think that's as far as I can go today. So in summary, we've got that talent card, the snake. And then we have the page that is the one that has talent. This is all happening on a boat. But I've got the King of Pentacles there suggesting there is a parent of a page. And this person is established in society, has a great deal of power. Could Bart Simpson's daddy have been there after all? Wouldn't that be interesting? This is suggesting that something happened on the boat, not on Horn Island. That would explain why nobody saw Nolan after they left the island. It could explain why Nolan's phone was on the boat and so forth, because he wouldn't have left without his phone. I don't know. It leaves a lot of questions. Nikki says, thank you for the reading. An adult on the boat. A judge, says Wayne. Could be, could be. That Queen of Swords often means somebody that's in the legal system. King and Queen of Swords can represent the judge and the jury. It can represent the lawyer and the prosecution and defense. So it's often about court. And so getting that Queen of Swords suggests somebody in a high placement in the courts. But then getting the Queen of Wands is somebody very flirty, very charismatic, very playful. So I'll let you be the judge of it. But I was asking, I started the read off wanting to know, did something happen on the island to Nolan? On Horn Island, or did it happen to him after he left? We got boat telling me that something happened on the boat. Now it really makes me wonder about that Cito audio. All right, I know you have a lot of questions, and I want to be able to answer them for you. And so let's jump over. Give me just a little window of time to clean up my cards, get them shuffled and all that good stuff. And we'll come back together in about 5 minutes. And you ask your brilliant questions, and I'll try my very best to answer them. Hopefully I get to everybody's questions, but it's not always possible. And if you want to be able to join in, all you have to be is a subscriber, which is 100% free. Now we're going to try a new deal and see if it works this time. I tried it last time, it didn't work, but we're going to try it this time. We'll see if it works. So if you want to continue on with me, I would love that, and I know the rest of our 1111 family would as well. And I hope to see you in just a few minutes. All right, my lovelies, let's get out of here. We'll be right back, and we'll go at it again.
When my eyes are closed in the shadows, my enemies will think they won, but I am here to stay.